Hello beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back. So today's video is something I'm really excited about. I've been compiling these things for quite a while. I just didn't know I was doing it for a video. But today we're going to talk about my Amazon favorites. So these are my favorite purchases off Amazon the last 2 years. I went back to my Amazon history and was like looking at stuff and I was like, oh, these are my absolute favorite things. Today I want to share them with you and I'll leave all these linked down below. Most of them I think are still available. There might be one or two I might have to give like a dupe for. But I think they're all available, so let's go ahead and get started and talk about my favorite Amazon things, because I love the convenience of Amazon. Alright guys, before we get started, I know my hair is like floofy on one side, but I just got out of the shower and I don't want to straighten it when it's still like a little baby bit damp. I feel like that's bad for your hair. So mind the floofiness, it's okay. So the first thing, so I'm talking about hair, Arctic Fox, my hair dye that I use all the time, it's available on Amazon. And I bought so many bottles of this in so many different colors on Amazon. It's just really convenient. You can also get like the big 8-ounce bottle like these, or the 4-ounce bottles, or the big 8-ounce bottles with like the brush and the bowl too. So this is my first pick because this is my most purchased thing off Amazon. I purchase this constantly, and yeah, I might need some more soon because I only have like 2 bottles left. So Arctic Fox is my #1 favorite thing on Amazon and my most purchased thing. Alright, so the second thing, you guys, is these little tiny, you've probably seen these in my videos before, these little tiny baby box cutters. They have a hole so you can put like a string through them or put them on your keychain or something, but they come in like a 6-pack and they come in different colors. So I have a green one here in my little filming room. It's just a little tiny blade that pops out for like cutting open packages. So to do a lot of unboxings, this is really convenient for me. It's super small, and then it just goes back in here when you're done with it and you can hold it and it doesn't have to stay stuck out. It's just so convenient. They come in tons of different colors. I love how small these are. I used to use like a giant long box cutter, but I wanted something smaller, so I have like one of these in my car. I have one of these at my desk where I do my makeup. I have one of these in the filming room, and I have 2 of these in the address where I get PR sent to, just so I can get stuff I can open it up and see what it is. But these are just super convenient, and they come in like a 6-pack or a 10-pack you get to pick. But they're super cute and they come in all different colors, and I didn't know how desperately I needed these until I had them, and now I never want to be without them. Because the big old box cutter just gets in the way. This is just super compact and easy. And like pulling out a knife and stuff seems more dangerous. At least this, like, you can hide the blades. So really into these, are really cute. So a couple of these things like I have in my house, so I can't show you, but I'll pop some pictures up or like take you in there to see the things. So this next thing is an Amazon smart plug. Oh my gosh. So everyone has an in your house. I'm not going to say it so yours doesn't go off in your house, but we have those. And then all my lights, well, not all my lights. There's no overhead light in my apartment. There's no overhead lights. It's just a ceiling. There's no lights up there. So near the bed, I have a lamp and I use the plug, and I can be like, turn on bedroom, and it turns on my bedroom, and I can say, turn on lamp, and it'll turn on my filming room lamp. So I have light in here to see. So yeah, it's just super convenient. You can also make her turn off like different things other than lights. You can turn on radios, you can turn on like Bluetooth speakers, you can turn on all kinds of things with these plugs. You can just tell it what to turn on and off. But because I don't have an overhead light and I don't want to keep turning on the knobs on lamps and stuff in like the back of the room, it's easy just to be like, turn on lamp. So that's really convenient, and I definitely want more of them when I have like a house. Next up is something I didn't know I needed till I had it. So sometimes you go to the Amazon Interesting Finds page and they show you random stuff. Well, this is something I found up there and I didn't know I needed. So it is just this little piece of silicone, right? And it has like grips on the inside. And you're probably wondering what this is, but it kind of shows you what it is, if you can even see that. It is a silicone handle holder for a cast iron pan. So when you're cooking in a cast iron pan, you can't touch the handle because it is cast iron. It's going to be really, really hot. So you can actually hold this up there. It's actually a lot more convenient than just stirring it and not touching the handle, because I feel like I can like control the pan a little better having a handle I can hold and like stir stuff in the pan. So I feel like this is super convenient, and I didn't realize how much of a pain in the butt it is to not touch the handle on it without this. So I love this. It's really great, and it's really easy to clean too because it's just silicone. The oil that gets like splashed on it just wipes off. Next up, Red Robin seasoning. I've bought many of these from Amazon. Personally, I love Red Robin. It's delicious, and the endless fries, don't even get me started. But you could buy Red Robin seasoning on Amazon. So it's just a little bottle of seasoning that they have on their tables and all their fries and stuff at Red Robin. And for me, when I'm making fries at home, either in the oven or the air fryer, this is just so good to sprinkle on top because it just tastes delicious. You can also use it for cooking. I put it in some like foods that I'm cooking around the house. It's just a really great all around nice seasoning, and I feel like you didn't know this was on Amazon, you do now. It's super good. Like, if you go to Red Robin, you know you love their fries. And sometimes when you put this on burgers too, like sprinkle it on some burgers, it's delicious. So great choice, and I bought many of these. I do say you have to keep it shaken up though, because it clumps. Like, this is a new bottle I bought maybe 3 weeks ago, and it's already clumping, so you gotta keep it shook up. But other than that though, really nice, and I love it. I don't know. I mean, this is my Amazon favorites. I love all these things. I feel like it's just really convenient to have. Alright, next up is my shower curtain. Now, if you know me at all, I love Halloween decor. I love Halloween in general. I always have. But since moving to Florida, I am allowed to express myself however I want, and people don't care around here. It's pretty great. It's less judgmental than where I was. So I like have a lot of Halloween decor. And when I first moved in here, I didn't have a shower curtain. So what I did was I went on Amazon and bought a shower curtain, and I got this really cool skeleton, like kind of Halloween-y, kind of anatomical shower curtain. I just love it so much. It's really cool, and it's from Amazon. And when I first moved down here and I bought myself a cool shower curtain, I decided to get a fun one and ship it to Daniel because I kind of missed him, and I was like, this would be hilarious, and I bought him a Jeff Goldblum shower curtain. I don't think he ever used it. But can you imagine going into someone's bathroom and you see that? I'm like, that's amazing. So I would definitely recommend both of those shower curtains. Next up, this is a little torn up, but it's like my third one, and a little dog that I hang out with likes to chew it up. But this is my phone case, and I'll tell you why. Oh, let me turn my ID around so we don't see that. Okay, so my phone case, because I need a phone case, obviously, but I use it as a wallet, so it's just, I use it as a wallet. So I have two cards in this thing. I have like my health insurance card and a debit card in this side, and it's just really convenient. I don't like carrying a wallet. I don't like carrying a purse. I have really cute purses that I carry now, but mostly I'm using them to carry my lipstick and keys when I'm out by myself. Usually I don't carry a purse if Adam's with me anywhere because he carries the keys. But yeah, I use a purse mostly for carrying my lipstick, lash glue, and my keys. But I like having the convenience of having my cards on me all the time. I don't have to worry about, did I grab my wallet, did I grab my purse? I don't have to worry about any of that. If we're leaving the house, I can just grab my wallet, which is my phone, and go, because I'm bringing my phone with me anyways. And it's just really convenient. And it lays flat, so it's not like super thick. And I have not used a wallet in years because this is just so convenient. Next up is a lot of shipping stuff because I sell a lot of stuff on Depop. So like a big old, I've used a lot of these, a big old round of fragile stickers because makeup is fragile, a bunch of like thank you stickers. I have these, and I have like some brown ones too, just some nice cute thank you stickers. And then these are my favorite thing. They're little packing envelopes, and then you can pull off the silver thing and it sticks onto itself, so I could just put something in here, take a sticker off, and it's sealed. I don't have to worry about taping it closed or anything. It's pretty great. And then I can just tape the label on the front or the back or whatever. But it's just really cute, they're really pretty, and it's super convenient. Like, it's cheaper than buying like padded envelopes, and it's a lot cuter. So I definitely recommend these. Next up is these little magnetic palettes. So I have this one, a black marble one, and another one. So this is like a little magnetic palette. It's from Altair. It has a mirror on top, which is very nice. I put the sticker up there, it doesn't come over there. But it's just a magnetic palette, so you can stick your palettes in here, your single shadows, your eyeshadow palettes, whatever. So this is the Bare Necessities palette by Colourpop. But in my Alex drawers, setting up the Bare Necessities palette, it was too tall for me to close, or I had to lean it really far back, and I couldn't stick other palettes next to it. So it was inconvenient, so I depotted it and put it into this because I can lay this sitting up in my Alex drawer and it will close perfectly fine. So I depotted it. Here are some, that's a Sugar Pill shadow, and Anastasia contour, and a single shadow from Colourpop. But this right here is the Bare Necessities palette, and it looks so different. I kept it in order and everything, but it looks so different in this, but it's really convenient and really pretty. So these palettes are super strong, super durable. They're kind of weighted, so it's like nice and luxurious feeling. It's smooth. I've had these for at least a year and they're perfect condition still. The black marble one is also really beautiful. But if you ever think about depotting a Colourpop palette or putting a bunch of Colourpop palettes together, they're already magnetic, so you can just pop them out and throw them in here. You don't have to stick a magnet on the back. And if you want some magnets too, I'll link to a good magnet depotting set. So if they're not magnetic palettes you want to pop out, you can just stick a magnet on the back and be done. But really convenient, really cute, and very strong. Next up is a cat toy. So this is the cat toy. I'm pretty sure you've seen these, you guys, before, but it's just, you have 3 levels: slow, fast, and random, and it's just gonna spin around here. You can see it once in a while. Go back. Oh, and I woke Azrael up. So, this is Azrael's favorite toy in the world. I'm gonna cut it off because it makes a noise, but it's her favorite thing in the world. It has this diamond. It just twists around, and she loves it. So sometimes she'll bump it and knock it over, and when it's laying it down, it still runs, and you can see the things on the ceiling, but it just runs in a circle, random speeds, and sometimes it changes direction, but she loves this. I've had this for like a year and a half. She loves it. Like, she never gets tired of playing with this thing. She loves it a lot, so I'll never get rid of it. She loves that toy. Next up is a cat carrier. So I don't have this on me personally. I keep it in the trunk of my car just in case for any reason, because it lays down super flat. So we have those square carriers. We have a really big one that's meant for dogs, so we can fit 2 cats in there, and we have a regular cat carrier, which is like a big box. But I wanted something so when I moved to Florida it'd be easier to just fold up and not take up room in the car. So I got this one from Amazon, and it lays perfectly flat. It just kind of pops up. It's a little triangle. It isn't the most sturdy thing in the world because it is made of fabric and not hard plastic, but it's actually really convenient. Azrael fits in there perfectly fine, and it's a really good carriage to have in the trunk just in case maybe you kind of run across a stray, or maybe someone you know needs one, you already have one on you. It's just really convenient to have something that just lays down super flat and doesn't take up any room at all. So cat carriers take up so much room, speaking of cats, and I'm just glad we have one that doesn't take up any room at all, because I'm tired of those big bulky crates and you have like no room to store them. But this one's super convenient if you need one in a rush, and it's really cheap too. I think it's like 12 bucks. Isn't that right? He would fit in there perfectly fine. You were a kissin' Mufu. Okay, thanks Orion. Next up is a little digital clock, which doesn't sound exciting, I know, but it is. It's just convenient. I never felt the need to have like a clock in the house until Adam started coming over, and he would not stay the night here unless I had a clock. So I got one off Amazon. But he like needs to know what time it is all the time, and I get that. Some people are like that. It's just like a thing, you like need to know what time it is. So we bought a little digital clock. This one's super cute, really small, which I like because I don't want like a big invasive clock or a really ugly one. This one just pops up, tells you the time. It does have an option where you can turn it off, so only when it changes the minute it'll light up. But we just have it on all the time, and it's just really cute. So convenient little clock. You don't need like a big clock everywhere, a big alarm clock, just something super tiny. I like it. Next up is a very exciting purchase. I'm very happy about it. The cats are too, but it does have a light on it. So if you don't like light, maybe you wouldn't like this. The light's up blue, but I love it. It's our new cat water fountain. So we've always had a water fountain for the cats, but since 4 cats live with me now, I needed a bigger one. I needed something that I didn't have to refill like 3 times a day. So we got this one. It holds 2 liters of water. It's a lot quieter. It doesn't get really loud on you. You can hear like the water flowing and stuff. And if you overfill it, it will like make more noise. It's pushing out a lot of water, but it's just perfect. It actually has like a little level on it. It tells you when it's getting low, it turns red light when the water is like a minimum and you need to refill it, which I think is super convenient because normally you can't tell how much water is left in a fountain. So I love that aspect about it. It lights up blue. It's not too bright where it's like distracting in the middle of the night, and it's a lot quieter than what we had. So I love it, and I think it looks super clean. Next up, Sanoderm. Woo! Like a medically purchase. Woo! So if you are like me and Adam, we love getting tattoos. I love tattoos. Tattoos are fantastic. And a couple of them that have stayed the darkest, like this one. I don't know. I think this one, and maybe this one. I know this one and this one were. Like a couple of my tattoos were healed with Sanoderm. And it is just this roll of plastic, right? We haven't used this yet because we haven't got tattooed since we bought it. But it is just a roll of plastic wrap. So it's like a saran wrap, but really sticky. And all you're going to do is you're going to put it over your new tattoo after you take your bandage off. Wipe it down, of course, so there's no like nothing. And slap it up there, rub it down, and leave it for 2 days. And it heals your tattoo so much faster and so much easier, and it doesn't itch. And sometimes it doesn't even like peel all gross on you. It heals so much faster. Just leave it in there for 2 days. Like the plasma and the blood and stuff will collect, so it looks kind of weird. But honestly, it's just the easiest way. I actually feel like when I heal something with Sanoderm, I don't get soreness, so I can actually lay on my side if I have Saniderm, my new tattoo, and it doesn't hurt so much. So I don't know what it is, but I feel like it heals it, and it's a lot less painful of a healing process for a tattoo. So I'm really excited to try this new Saniderm because I love healing tattoos with Saniderm. Alright, lastly is my newest Amazon purchase, and I am so excited about it. It's so nice. I've been using it for like a week and I can't get enough of it. So it might be lame, but we bought cereal dispensers, like a duo of cereal dispensers. So if you have cereal, this will be great for cereal. But because we have kitten food that 2 of the cats eat and adult food that 2 of the cats eat, we have like containers. We have to pour different containers every time we feed the cats, and that sucks. So we bought a duo cereal dispenser, and we have to give the cats cat food. So all we do is we just put the bowl underneath, ring it twice for the adult cat's food, or do like a 1 turn for the baby food, and it is so convenient. It's so much easier than scooping certain amounts out of each thing, since we give them a certain amount of food, usually a third of a cup, or like a small cup. It's like a third of a small cup. We don't have to measure with it anymore. We just know it's 1 turn or 2, and it's so much more convenient than dispensing a whole bunch of different cat foods. Oh my gosh, it's so convenient. So I'm really into it. I feel like it's one of my favorite purchases of this year so far, and I love them. They're so convenient. Like, I hate feeding the cats sometimes. Like, of course I do because I love them, but every time it's time to feed them, I'm like, ugh, because I have to pull out a whole bunch of containers, and they're all like waiting for food and stuff around my ankles. But this just makes everything a lot more convenient, and I am very grateful I found those. So anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found some new favorites for you. If you need these things, I'll leave a link down below as always. But you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun telling you about my favorite Amazon purchases because these things have like really helped my life in the dumbest way possible sometimes. Like, did I need a handle for my cast iron pan? No. Does it make my life easier? Absolutely. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, I'd appreciate it if you did that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!